Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the Mama's Den. I am Cody. Who are y'all?
Okay, singing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Do it again.
No, I'm on the spot now. I'm on the spot. I can't do it.
I'm Felicia.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Ash.
And I'm just excited to catch up with you guys today.
Yes.
Now, what happened? You guys don't do Christmas gifts either?
Well, I mean, we have in the past, but I like in the last few years, I think especially since, moving, we bought our house in the last 2 years, Cameron, we had the baby.
Yeah, there's nothing to buy.
There's really nothing to buy. Like, if there's something, like, I will always try to do something small.
Yes.
Like, even if it's the smallest thing. Like, one year I bought him this, like, really nice ass deck of cards that was like
nice.
gold, and it was like really nice.
Oh,
and
pretty.
he wasn't expecting anything. He's like, I thought we said no gifts. I was like, yeah, but I always like him to open up something, but it could be just something small.
He can open you up.
But he's already done that. A few
Clearly,
times.
he got 2 kids.
Open for this man. But I think it has to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, one person in the relationship can't be expecting a gift, and then
That's
the other
true.
person be like, but I thought we're not doing gifts. Like, everybody, you both have to be on the same page. Yeah. And Jared and I have gotten to the same page where I'm like, it's cool. Like, we don't really need anything. Like, we don't need tangible gifts.
But also, Ashley, are you getting him an anniversary gift and a birthday gift?
I love it too.
An anniversary gift and a birthday gift. No, because we're kind of like Melanie and Jared. We're not big gift people in our house because I have the personality, because, I'm a Capricorn, I'm type A person. I don't want anything unless I want it. And I actually really hate, like, gifts that are like just because gifts. That actually agitates me.
Just because it's your birthday.
Someone just buy me something just because to just give me a gift, but I didn't ask for it. That's weird.
No, I don't understand.
So, like, say it's your birthday, right?
Yeah.
And I come here with a gift for you.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me to get you that gift. I got it just because it's your birthday and I want to give you a gift. But, like, do you even want it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Because you are you clearly are a just
no,
because
I feel
person.
like I received so many things from you for no reason at all.
That's different. I don't
Oh my God.
Let's
I'm
go.
going to video
Let's
on
go.
this episode.
I
So
don't want
everybody
it.
can see our faces right now.
Ashley, the walking contradiction.
Oh, duh.
Right? I'm like, Ashley.
Oh, absolutely.
At least she owns it.
Yeah, absolutely.
What in the
But
world?
also,
She said that's weird.
I like my way of showing loves is through gifts. Like, that is one of the number one. But I don't need. That's not how I want to receive love. And
But you also just told us that it's weird for someone to give and receive in that
to
way.
me. Give it to me. Don't. It's weird for you to do that to me because I'm saying
But
I
then
don't
you
want
use me
that.
as an example.
But I love giving you stuff.
What form of, like,
They should
loving?
not do that with me unless I ask for it.
my God.
Don't do that.
That's super deep.
No, like, you gave me that jumper and that was really sweet because I had mentioned that I wanted it.
She did.
See, that's the thing. Like,
You just don't want gifts you don't want. Which
Yes.
is, which is normal. That's
yes,
normal. Don't
no,
give me
but
a
I'm
gift
very specific.
that I don't like.
Yeah.
Meaning, like,
But
if
the
I
thing
say
is-
Love
this,
you.
like, let's
Okay,
say
but
I was like, oh, I want a Fendi bag this year, and me and Chia can't afford the bag or whatever. I don't want a substitute.
That's
gift.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
how I
You don't
am.
want
I
you don't want
agree.
an you don't want an MCM bag when you ask for a Fendi. No shade to MCM,
No, but yeah,
you wanted a Fendi.
I want exactly what I want, or I don't want anything. I don't window shop. I don't like to go to the store. I'm not that type of person, and I'm okay with not having until I can have what I want. Like, that's literally. And I think when me and Chia first started dating, he didn't understand that because he was like, nah. He thought I was like being a girl, pretending, trying to test him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything to see if he. And I'm like, no, I literally mean don't buy me anything because, like, I'll have in my mind specifically something that I want. Now, there's been times when people have gotten me things that I wasn't thinking that I wanted, and I'm like, yo, this is really dope, or this is amazing. Like, someone gave me like a record. It was my favorite Stevie Wonder album, and it was on a record, and I was like, oh my God, this is so thoughtful. But I feel like you have to really know me to get me a thoughtful gift because you know, like, what would be dope for me, not just like some rando stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Yes.
Like hit
Yeah.
scrunchies. Like, why are you giving me scrunchies?
What?
Yeah. No,
Who
I
gave
get
I
you
wear
scrunchies?
bandanas. I'm
Who
a thug.
did that?
Don't give me
It
little
doesn't matter.
knickknacks.
Listen, I like a scrunchie. It needs to be like silk or satin, though.
Okay, well, we put that in
Now
our
we
note.
know.
Put it in
So
the
I
notebook.
think, okay, so this new system that I have put into place, which is called Notes in my phone.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
smart. Okay.
But how many notes? Because I be putting like 17 notes trying to find.
So you
the
just you
original
have
one.
to keep it under the one, and it's under gifts, right?
Oh.
Nice.
And so what I do is I actually write
Makes
the things
sense.
that I want in the gifts.
Ooh.
And so, like, for
that's
example,
good.
I was cleaning out my bathroom the other day. I was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and I noticed that my favorite perfume is on low. So I put it in the gift list.
That's
and I
smart.
told Jared the other day, I was like, listen, I don't need you to buy me a thing. But I'm like, if you want to buy me something, I can share this list with you.
Yes.
You can buy me any one of these things. And it goes as far as new underwear to perfume. So, for me,
That's
I
genius.
think that
Yes,
to me,
really
That's
smart.
a good idea.
That's
Don't buy
really
me random
smart.
shit.
yeah, don't buy me random shit. Like, here's an open registry. I mean, we do this for weddings. We do this for,
Open registry.
yeah,
Open
we do this
My
for
life
baby
registry.
registries. We do this for weddings. Why not just do it
Can
for
I put my house on
here's-
there? Y'all want to
Girl,
give me that?
yeah, girl, I would give that to you if I could.
You need a house
Absolutely.
fund. Girl, you should tell people don't buy me no birthday gifts, no Christmas gifts, nothing. Here's the house fund link.
You know why I would never do that?
Oh, okay.
I feel like I don't need a house if I can't afford it. So I can afford a house, I just can't find one. But I can do like a babysitter fund. Yeah, you can have
Yes, a babysitter fund is
Now that's expensive. So go on and put some money down on
Who you
that.
telling?
The tutor fund.
The
See,
tutor
you're over here
fund.
quiet. I know. Sorry.
I feel like she-
Yeah,
I-
what's
I
your
would
gift?
like-
What's
I know
your
you're-
gift language?
She loves gifts.
I was
I
gonna
love
say
gifts.
she love gifts.
all gifts.
But I feel like I'm like Ashley.
Okay.
Like if I say I want the Fendi, don't try to convince me for something a little
Girl.
cheaper than it. Like even if it is like I don't know, even if it is something that I don't necessarily want, I'm still like, oh, this is thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
that
Does
way
that have a
too.
limit though? Because I feel you. But
it
then at
does
certain
have a
point,
limit.
You're like,
Yes, because I've noticed that happening in my situation where I'm like, I'm very thankful, but I'm like, ask for that. And if you want to buy me something off this list. So I'm like, honestly, this is very helpful conversation.
Yeah.
Cause we're getting to that.
It's
space.
getting to that
Mhm.
space. Yeah, I don't know. I got to a place in my life where I started to realize that experiences for me
Yep.
mean more than gifts. And that goes across the board. So like, even though I feel like once upon a time I used to be a very big gift giver as
Yeah.
far as now I'm at this place where I'm just like, oh, you're having something for your birthday? I'll show up with a bouquet of flowers.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
And like that to
Yes.
me is like, I'm not making a conscious effort to say, I'm not getting you no gift.
Yeah.
I just feel like the people in my life, the place that I'm at in my life, we're beyond this expectation
Yes.
of, well, what'd you get me? You know,
Yeah,
like
girl,
if
yeah.
I get anything from I had a huge birthday this year. I did not expect not one gift from anyone. I threw a party and that truly was my gift to myself.
Yeah.
And the experience was
Yeah.
for everybody to enjoy. That made me happy.
Girl, you
That's
made
a
me
gift.
feel bad for buying you some damn Nike slides.
Girl, she bought me Nike slides.
She would have thought I was trying to buy her some $500. I was like, girl, these are $40 Nike slides.
It was a random.
No, we were
gift.
at each other's house.
That's weird, Ashley.
No, we were at each other's house, and I liked hers.
I had Air Max slides, and she was like, "Oh, I like these." And she's like, "Where'd you get them?" I'm like, "In Canada." I'm like, "But Nike probably has them." So she pulled them up on the website, and then we saw a color that we both liked. And she's like, "I'm gonna just grab you a pair too." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna send you the money." She's like, "Don't you dare,
Girl.
Don't you dare send me the money."
I don't like that when people try to give. This is the thing.
That's weird too, huh?
That's super weird. Don't give me money. I didn't ask for it. I'm this type of way. If I say, do you want something to eat? Assume that I'm paying for it.
Yes.
That's how I am. Like, if you ask me to get you something, I'm assuming you're going to give me that money because you don't volunteer to spend my money.
Yes.
But if I'm like, yo, I'm going here. Do you want something to eat? I'm paying for it. I'm not going to offer you something and it'd be like, so give me $30. Like, that's weird. I don't like that.
I understand that, but know that also too in that dynamic, it's not wrong for the other person to be like, "Okay, well, how much was it?" Let me send you
Yeah,
some
but
money."
when I
And
tell
then
you I
can
don't
say,
want it, leave me alone.
That's when you Apple Pay and press send, and she ain't got it. She got it. She
Yes,
gonna
I
accept
do.
It.
Oh,
she gonna accept it.
No, I don't. I am notorious for refunding people's Cash App money
You're
left and right.
ridiculous.
No, I didn't ask for that. Send it on back. No, I didn't ask for that. My friend Tiffany gets so mad at me. I actually called her and apologized yesterday when I was with Chia getting his ring, and he was just like, he's just so adamant to not do anything for him. Like, he doesn't want special treatment. It's his birthday. He was like, it's just another day. I was like, it's literally your birthday. It's not another day. And he's like, well, no, like trying to help me with the kids. Like, he just would not let us like cater to him. And so I text my friend, like, is this how I act when you try to do stuff for me? Because this is very annoying and I apologize. And I was like, for now on, I'm going to just let you do nice things for me and I'm not going to fight it back, because it's actually really annoying trying to do something for someone and they're like,
Yeah.
they won't let you.
Okay, so I have this like I don't know if I made this philosophy yet, but in my mind, I've come to this conclusion is that if somebody is doing something nice for you,
Yep.
right? Or sorry, if you're doing something nice for somebody and then in return, they're trying to do something nice for you, you're kind of like blocking their flow of
Yep.
trying to re-bless. So it's like you're stopping the energy.
Mm.
So let people buy you coffee.
yeah.
Actually.
I'm like, yeah,
She
you're
said
like, yeah,
So
you.
if they want to send you the money, it's like it's bigger than it just being like, oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna send her the money. It's like allow them to do their part in the energy exchange. You know,
Yeah, but what if you're trying to bless somebody and then they send you the money back? It's like, well, they're not getting their blessing. Like, I'm trying to save you money.
No,
you give me the money back?
but that might not even be what it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let me give this to you so I can get my shit tenfold, okay?
Oh,
but
yes.
you stopping it. You
To pay it
stopping the
forward.
energy. Yeah.
Okay, you're right. That's
Yeah,
smart.
it's the energy thing. You can't block it. And
But
then
you know what?
You get in the way of the rotation, sis.
That's fair. That's fair.
Take my
Okay.
money.
That is
fair.
okay. Now that is true. But also, let's talk about another scenario.
What?
People who do things with the expectation of
Getting something
leverage,
back.
getting something in
Ooh.
return,
Yeah,
getting
that
praise,
part. That part.
getting, having some expectation that, they will move up in the rankings should they do something for
Yeah.
you, or
Oh.
they're expecting some sort of expressive appreciation for what they've done or what they've
Yeah.
brought to
Yes.
the table.
I would argue that's the annoying
That's the
Yeah,
annoying part.
example,
Yeah,
right? Like, I
okay.
feel like everything you're describing, Ashley, is you genuinely wanting to do something nice for others, and usually people genuinely wanting to like give that back to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And what Melanie's describing is different.
Yeah.
and we've all experienced that.
But let me riddle me this. So,
Oh my gosh.
She's like, let me think of another way
No.
people are nice to me, and I hate it.
no, it's about what you two are talking about. So I
Okay.
was thinking about this, and I had this talk with Jerome a long time ago about people being intentional about
Shout
their,
out to Jerome.
always mentioning Jerome, bestie. Never mind. I was gonna say something about him, but I'll leave that alone. But no, I'm mad at him, but it's okay. It's fine. He's just doing great things with his life, and it's not what I want him to do. It's annoying.
Oh my Lord.
Here we go.
It's
again.
weird. That's weird.
It's so weird, right?
How dare
Why
you
would
do what you want to do?
Thank you. It didn't ask me first, but it's fine. Okay.
Let him
Anyway,
live.
but what is the difference between? I'm trying to find the word. So yes, there's people who do stuff just to get praise back. Let's leave them out of the equation, right? But when someone is intentional about doing good things so the good things can happen in their life, like, is that wrong? Do you know what I mean? Like, how is that wrong? Because there's going to be intention behind everything you do, right? So it's like, if you are mindful, like, oh, today I want to go donate to, let's say, unhoused people or something. And then in your mind, you're like, but if I do that, it might create a blessing in my life. Like, is that, I don't feel like that's negative, really. Do you know what I mean? Because,
I think there's levels to it.
okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Cody's right. I think there's levels to it.
I think there's like
It's like
a
I'm
general-
only doing. I feel like it
Right.
goes back to the intention. Like I'm
Yeah.
only doing this because I
Yeah.
know I'm going to get something in return, or it's like I'm doing this because I know it's going to help somebody, and obviously in turn, energetically, universally.
But don't you know
Naturally,
that
that's what
some,
happens,
But
you know?
see, that's what I'm saying. You still know when you do something good that something good might come back to you.
Yeah, it's like just the rule. It's just the
Yeah.
universal
So
I mean,
then
I
you
feel-
still
but I
are
feel like
doing
it-
it.
Not really.
But I feel like if people are doing that to counteract how shitty they are in other ways of their
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just like, oh, well, if I go donate, then, that will,
will cleanse.
That will cleanse
Well,
Yeah,
all
see,
my
that's-
transgressions
Can we have a
of being a
confession
shitty
hour?
person.
Like,
oh yeah, of course.
yeah.
Let's go.
So
It's just us
honestly,
girls.
I think
And a million people
everyone that's
listening.
listening. Truthfully, I think my way of gift giving developed from me not wanting to engage with people emotionally.
Ooh.
That's the truth.
ooh, that's a good one.
That's
Like,
a-
look,
first of all,
I ain't got the
that's-
conversation, but I do got the
Yeah.
gift.
Yes.
I got the gift.
And
feel that.
with my
Thing to
family,
recognize.
I would rather send them money than me like have to physically be there.
Mhm.
And I've always been that way because I've always been emotionally recluse. Like as a child, my mom would be like, you would go in your room away from everyone be in the living room chilling, and you would always be by yourself. And I'm very much an emotional loner. I don't need other people to deal with my feelings. I honestly get overwhelmed sometimes, like engaging in group scenarios, like everybody crying, I need the extra stage left. We're all sad, I gotta go. Like I don't like a group emotional. That's weird. So I think for me, it's easier for me to just buy people things than to have to dive down into their feelings.
So knowing that, recognizing that, and maybe you just recognize it in this moment.
No, I've always known it.
But like, okay, recognizing that, how do you feel about it? Do you think that's something that should change? Like, do you need to engage differently with your loved ones?
No, because they still call me and talk to me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna turn them down. I just don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like yesterday, my homegirl came to watch my kids for me. And before she came over, she was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh no, I definitely just came out of like a deep, dark depression. And she was like, did anybody know that? And I was like, no. She was like, you literally never tell us how you're feeling. She was like, it's almost impossible to be there for you, Ashley, because you don't even tell people when you're going through something. And I was like, but I'm there for you. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, okay. So you feel that you're okay with that. You're okay internalizing things and not
Yeah, I'd rather be there
letting
for
people
than
help you.
let people be there for me because it's usually a letdown. So I just don't feel like people
It's interesting.
comfort me in the way that I need or say the things that I need to hear. So I just don't want to tell them. But I can say I tell you guys.
I
So
do feel that way.
okay,
yes.
I talk to you.
I'm
I
like,
talk
wow.
to Mel. I
feel
talk
differently
to
about all
Tiffany.
of our interactions now.
I'm
just kidding because I don't feel that
Nalo.
way.
Yeah, there's like 5 people
Yeah.
that I tell my feelings to, and that's enough.
Okay.
I don't really need to
okay.
tell everybody.
true.
Fair.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's fair.
Yeah,
like
everyone
that's
else.
safe
I
to
You
can
were
do.
just be
giving.
there for
I
them.
talked to no
Yeah.
one, and I feel
I mean,
like
I still don't really tell y'all everything because I don't know. I need to work on that. Yes, I need to work on that therapy. But for the most part, it's just easier for me to process it myself and move on. And maybe it's just being one of a million children
Mhm.
is like a coping mechanism that I learned.
Do you do it with Chia? Well, yes. Yes to the children
No.
coping mechanism.
I tell Chia every feeling
Oh, well,
that
that's
I
a
have.
good
I think
Every
I
feeling that I
overwhelm.
have.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I am
good.
shocked.
Every feeling, like
Wow.
and
everything
very
that he
pleasantly
does to
surprised.
annoy me. That's why we're so close. Everything that he does to annoy me, everything that I'm feeling, like if I'm like, I feel like you guys are touching me too much. You guys are talking to me. Everything I tell them, and even my kids,
Yeah.
we are all very, very open with one another. in our home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It
Yeah,
makes
that's a
for a
good thing.
good, healthy relationship because
Yeah.
Chia, when we saw Teal, I
Mhm.
text him and I was like, I'm not in a good headspace about the
Life.
other persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to me when I get home.
Mm.
And he didn't.
how long did that last?
The day. And I
Well,
woke
the
up.
night
Yeah,
because
the night.
that was a
Yeah,
night.
and then the next day I talked to him. I processed my feelings, and I just was like, I was not in a good. It's very hard to come home to someone that's not black when you watch movies about
Mhm.
black people being treated unkindly.
Mhm.
It's just a reality. I don't know what everybody else in an interracial relationship goes through, but that's what I go through, and I need to process my feelings. And so when I come home to him, that's why I also don't engage in a lot of movies like
Yeah.
that, just because it's
Yeah.
like
Sure.
even
Yeah,
if it's a
girl.
good movie, it still makes you feel and you start
Yes.
thinking about the world.
It's triggering.
Yeah, and he's not going to understand those things.
Mhm.
It's
So
just not.
out of curiosity, does watching that film
Mhm.
or movies like it make you want him to see it? Like, here, feel how I feel.
Yes,
Okay.
because
Just
if I'm
curious.
sitting in a room for black people, we don't have to explain. It's like being a woman. If I'm talking about my
Yeah.
period, like we all bleed. We get
Yeah.
it. So I don't have to explain anything else. Like,
Yeah.
oh, bitch, I'm on my period. And they'll be like, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like when we watch that, we're all like, we feel
Yeah.
all the feelings. I feel like some stuff I have to explain to him. Like he can have there's a difference between empathy and sympathy. I forget what it is, but I think he can have
when you like
feel it.
when you feel it, and then sympathy is
yeah,
when you can feel
he
it for
can have
somebody else.
sympathy. I think it's really hard for him to have deep empathy
Yeah.
because he just
He's just
doesn't
not
get
it.
it.
Yeah, he's
no,
not
he's
it.
not going to ever live
Yeah.
in a world the way we are. So
Yeah.
it that also irritates me, right? Like if I'm watching something and I know how it's affecting me and how it's going to affect like how I'm affected in this world, and knowing that he doesn't have to deal with that, it's annoying.
Mhm.
That's how I feel when I'm on my period and I look at men like, curse you all.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
part.
You know what I mean?
Like for real. Like, can
Yeah.
you imagine?
Girl.
But on the other side of that, not to make this a whole thing about how Chia feels versus
No,
how
I
you
love
feel
to hear how he feels.
is how do you think that he feels not feeling like he can show up to be who you need in that way because he's just who he is. He didn't choose to be that. You guys
Yeah.
chose each other.
Mhm.
That's
right?
not my
So-
problem.
I'm just gonna.
I mean,
Anybody
I
have any
think-
more sugar packets?
Just I need to break up the energy in here.
I'll be honest, Melanie. No, I understand what you're saying, but like I'm not giving myself to think about that because I already have to deal with enough being a black woman in America. I'm not about to be thinking about nobody else's feelings, how they feel sad that they can't understand my feelings. Like that's too bad. Talk to your therapist about it. He's a great husband, but like I just don't care because like that's a luxury to be sad that you can't empathize with my pain. Like
But-
really?
I would say too that
This what is this face that you're making?
because he's not just anybody. He's your husband.
Yeah, but he's
It's
not
not
black.
ju-
He's never going to be able to.
I know. This I'm not disputing that at
Oh,
all.
girl.
But I just think that as your husband, right? Of course, he recognizes that this is a barrier,
Yeah.
right? A barrier in which he cannot show up for you.
Yes.
in a
right?
certain way.
In a certain way. In that way. And so that also needs empathy as well. He's your
Girl.
husband. I'm not saying for everybody on the street.
But that's
But he's
what
your-
it sounds like.
Mm.
Now we got to have empathy for everybody that doesn't understand
No,
our
no,
feelings.
I did not say
girl,
everybody.
no. This woman just
I
told
said
you he's
your
your husband.
No.
who loves you, who wants to make sure you are well, who wants to show
Right.
up for you. And mind you, you've made it very clear. I don't want to talk to you because I feel a certain way right now, and he respects that. And he does
Yeah,
that.
that's why I married him because we are down to the wire with one another. Like if Chia feels a way about something, he will tell me, and he'll be like, I don't want to talk right now. You know, like he goes to his moments where he's dealing with things and he'll be like, I just don't even want to talk about it. I need to process it. It doesn't have, you know, it could be anything, work, whatever. And I just let him have his time. I don't ask him questions. I don't question him about anything. Like it's a lot of times when he'll come home from work and he'll be like, I'm tired of talking because he talks a lot in his job. And he'll be like, okay. And I'll take the kids and I'll be like, let's leave daddy alone for an hour. Like he's been talking to customers all day. He's over it. So it's the same and it's fine. And I hear you. But at the end of the day, that's the one where I draw the line. I'm not going to think about his feelings when it comes to me dealing with oppression. I'm sorry.
The real question is, what are you getting him for Christmas?
Right, because I don't know how we got here.
We were talking about gifts. Now we talking about love language. We talking about racism and biracial.
But that's how we
therapy
get to catch up.
That's like a real like this a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
We're not doing Christmas gifts. If we're going back to the gifts, no gifts. You know, when you were talking about that, I was thinking though, it is a blessing because we grew up like similar. I think me and you. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
I know Crystal, our producer over there, is just like
Push
Ashley.
me to be better. Felicia.
She said, "Who is who?"
Felicia, you're like a mom. When you
Good. I'm here for it.
Right?
I am here for it.
Somebody's mama.
You
She
mommed
is on
me.
top of it.
That was so good, friend. Thank you for making me better. Felicia and I were raised very similarly. Like, you know, like we always be like, we was poor. But I was thinking about when for Christmas, I used to ask for necessities. Like, I just want some new underwear, some pajamas.
What? Still.
You heard what I said is on my gift list. Underwear.
Yeah.
No,
okay?
when you said that, I'm like, nah, the Nordstrom one be hitting different.
Different.
Be hitting the booty crack different.
$24 a thong.
Girl. Oh, I need to get some
3 for
Nordstrom
36,
panties.
baby.
Dang.
I've not had that luxury in my booty crack. Let me get some.
Oh, yeah.
That hanky
had other
panky
luxuries.
ones are so soft
In
and
my booty
nice.
crack?
I have those
I
ones.
love those
They're
ones.
bombs. Those are bombs.
But they're really
Yeah, we had to edit that out.
they're $25 and underwear.
Wait,
Yeah.
handcuffs?
No, they're called hanky pankies.
Oh,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, those. There's this other one. I can't think of the brand, but all of them, they're one size fits all.
underwear?
They're at
I
Nordstrom.
would
Yes.
like to see this
They're-
happen.
I'll
Say,
Google
what?
it. I went to Nordstrom after the
Is it
fire.
lace?
Because I had to
Are
get
they
underwear.
laced?
No, it's not lace. It kind of reminds me of the Calvin Klein, man. The ones that-
Microfiber, like that, not that like
Yeah, it's like a silky-ish, but with elastic, right? And the woman swore by it. She was bigger than me, but she was like, "Yes, these are wonderful." And I bought some. I love them. I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll find
Okay.
the brand.
Send a
So
link.
I have another question when it comes to panties because I feel like it's always
Yes,
like,
panties.
is it comfortable like when you have a bigger booty, you have a thong, whatever. But also there's some thongs where it's like this is, and I have like a normal size vagina, but the worst is when you get like a front wedgie.
Wait, hold please,
the-
Felicia. Hold
Let's
please.
discuss the different sizes.
Like,
of vaginas.
What is
So-
an abnormal size vagina?
I have a little cutesy, little
Bye.
That's normal, and that's normal. The cutesy one is normal.
Maybe we should move away from the word normal.
Oh,
We don't
right,
wanna make
normal.
you feel bad.
All vaginas
you're right.
matter. Let's be very
But
clear.
I'm
Oh, not all
like,
vaginas
well,
matter.
sometimes it's normal for me, but sometimes I wonder, like, I'll put on certain underwears and I'm like,
Your-
okay, this
your
is not
coochie
even
eat it
covering
up.
my coochie.
Yeah, girl.
So maybe I don't have a normal size coochie.
You gotta
How she go from it's cute and little to it don't fit
Wait,
in
you
the
guys
draw.
don't. You guys
No,
don't
that happens to
experience
me.
that?
Okay,
no,
so
my vagina will eat a thong sometimes.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, it's not even covering my coochie.
No.
It's like split in half.
I think it's just how they're made. They're
I
not
think
made
it's how
for
they're made.
adult
all,
vaginas.
Yes, all underwear is not made equally.
panties is what you did.
But they make adult,
13
they
to
make them
16.
like that. But I don't wear underwear, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It's very often that I don't just. I just like to
Yeah.
let free ball it, and I feel like my vagina smells better that way.
I'm the same, actually.
Yeah.
The older that I get, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
wear
let's
underwear.
let's talk about this. So, okay, I remember I came to the States first time as working on music, doing all these things, and I was surrounded by a few women who were about 10 years my senior or whatever,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and none of them wore underwear.
Yeah, girl.
And I used to be like, y'all don't wear y'all don't wear with jeans.
No, I wear them with jeans.
They
oh no,
don't-
with
They
jeans.
didn't wear them with jeans.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
was like,
see, that's crazy.
freaky.
that's just
There's
too
a certain
rough.
70-year-old in my life who never wears underwear.
Ouch.
We're not naming names.
We're not
Okay, well, I
naming
think we know who it
names.
is.
We're not naming names.
Never.
But with jeans? No, with jeans, I
jeans?
feel
I
like you
have
got
asked to confirm.
No,
at
they
different times.
I remember
She's like,
saying, this is weird. You don't wear underwear with jeans?
yeah, that's
And I'm like, I know I'm just 10 years younger than you. Maybe I haven't gotten to this level of womanhood yet, but like, no,
Yeah, you
I
are not that.
like underwear.
Listen, I do too.
I like it.
But I assume, right, if I'm giving them, like, we're not there yet. I think your fluids are different and like,
Yeah.
you know, things
No,
are different.
this is when I was 21 and they
shit.
were 31.
Oh,
and
never
so
mind.
I'm like, wait a second. Is this what you do when you get
Yeah,
to
I'm
31?
31 and
You're
I'm
wearing-
definitely wearing panties with my jeans.
Yeah.
Nah, jeans is where I drop. Like that's
Listen,
where
don't
my
look at me.
cutoff.
It's not
How
me.
uncomfortable does that sound?
Yeah.
Very, or
There's-
very like freaky.
Like
Yeah.
there's definitely, you know,
Rubbage.
dresses, things like that. Like there's times when I'm not wearing underwear for sure.
Yeah.
But not in a time where I have to feel uncomfortable. And let's be clear, not all days of the month are created equally for not wearing underwear.
Oh,
Yeah. Take your prebiotics, probiotics.
Because ovulation season,
catch the discharge.
okay?
oh yeah.
Yeah, ovulation season needs an underwear. Just saying. Okay.
Really?
I feel like they
Yes.
wouldn't do it if they weren't comfortable. I'm not saying that it's right for any of us, but I feel like there's no way these women are like, I never wear underwear, and even when it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable, I still don't.
Yeah, they must feel comfortable. I just can't personally imagine
Do you
it.
guys take a probiotic?
Yes.
No, I don't take nothing.
Girl.
It's horrible.
Oh, you need. Okay,
It's
so
horrible.
I'm gonna.
I did
obviously This is like
briefly.
a mama woman's
Yes.
podcast, and I feel like when I was pregnant, I created a lot of discharge with my children.
Same.
I'd be like, yeah, damn.
Mhm.
But also, I've been on a probiotic for years now,
Yeah.
and I feel like I have the luxury of not having to wear panties because of having a probiotic. It
Yes.
just regulates the pH balance.
It does
Yes.
regulate the pH balance.
Catches
If you
all the
suffer
little
with
fluids,
if
and
they suffer with
things.
any sort of like pH imbalances, yeast infections, whatever it is, BV for women all that are living out there, take a probiotic.
Yeah.
A probiotic will help
Game changer.
help
Okay,
your body.
questions
alkaline
then.
your body. Yeah.
What vitamins do you all take
Multivitamin, black seed. I take fish oil.
every day?
Probiotic.
Is this every day?
Every day.
Okay.
Me, I take
Yes.
selenium, B
Every day.
complex, D3. I still take my prenatal.
None of this is in a multi.
I mean, you can
No.
take a multi, but if
That-
you want
you
to
need-
concentrate,
you need more.
you need.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Extra too.
So yeah, I
And
take
oh,
B, D, zinc, vitamin
Yep.
C,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
a
Okay.
probiotic.
I take all of the B. No, not that one.
Cody, you just told you don't take no
D, zinc.
vitamins.
No. So what I was about to say is when I had COVID, there was a cocktail of vitamins that I was
Oh,
taking
yeah, keep
3
taking
times
that.
a day.
Mhm.
I don't take them
Yes.
3 times a day. But
No.
anytime the kids are sick or Tommy is sick, I take them every day.
You'll get sick less if you
Yeah.
take them every day instead.
Yes.
But I mean,
You're
this,
probably
I mean,
right. But
This,
it's- I don't-
this could be
Clearly,
true.
I don't remember to do
There's
that.
also something else that I like will lay my life down on the line for, which is something called wellness formula.
okay.
Oh, what's that?
And wellness formula, you
In
can get it at Whole
addition to
Foods.
this other
So
stuff.
you could just if the kids are compromised or anybody's compromised around you, just take wellness formula. Just start popping wellness formula.
Mm.
If you get sick, pop wellness formula. And obviously, talk to your doctor, everybody who's listening.
Yep.
But for me, for years, I have taken this herbal supplement, and you can get it at Whole Foods. You can order it on Amazon. This is not an ad, by the way.
Nope.
This is just what I have taken, and every time my son comes home with the sniffles or whatever, he got sick last week, skated it, just taking that wellness formula, staying up.
Is it only for when you're sick?
No, you can take it as a daily wellness supplement.
Okay.
But I feel like it's one of those things too that's like elderberry,
Mm.
where several doctors have told me like don't consume it every single day because you want it to activate when your body is under
Duress.
is
Yeah.
under duress
Yeah,
or
yeah.
is being
Okay.
compromised.
That makes
Your
sense.
immune system.
And you
to it.
feel
So-
like what would you say is like the tangible result for you? You don't get sick when
I
other
don't get
people
sick.
are sick?
I
Did you
don't-
used to?
I
Like
mean-
I'm the person in the house that if anybody's sick, I'm getting sick.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, this is also separate because that's odd because normally the moms don't get sick because like the
Oh, I
unit,
always get
the
sick.
unit,
I always get sick.
I'm a
I
knock
don't
on,
really
I'm a
get-
knock
I don't
on my
get
head.
sick
I don't
that
really
much
get
either.
sick.
You should take black seed oil, Cody, like daily. It's so good for you. Like really
And
good.
fish oils are really
I'm
good.
gonna
for
listen
you
to
as
this
well.
I wanna watch
podcast
you-
and write all that shit down.
Yeah.
I want to watch you take your vitamins every morning. I just feel like you're gonna be like
Definitely
every
take
single.
definitely take a probiotic.
Now, my dad put us on young about health and like supplements and wellness. It's really crazy. The things I used to know about vitamins as a child that no other kids my age knew about was crazy. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking bitters and things that we take to clean our blood and like drinking things that tasted terrible that were so good for you. Like my parents, well, my dad specifically put me onto that from young. So now it's like somebody comes to me and says, "Oh, this is going to make you better." Bet I'll take it.
Yeah.
It tastes disgusting. You'll hate life for 48 hours. I don't care. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how we
Same.
were raised.
I'm
Same
all
way.
about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
My daddy was a doctor. He used to tell us everything was ringworm.
Everything
Not
was what?
everything was ringworm.
Wait, that's funny.
That
Why
was
did
what
they
he
do
was-
that?
I don't know.
My
be
mom used to
funny,
tell
like,
me,
what's
I'm
wrong with
why?
Yeah.
When
Like-
I-
Anything,
or-
right?
or
This
a
itches is
tapeworm.
ringworm.
Yeah.
I cut my
What?
knee at school. It looked like a ringworm.
I'm like, wait, is that a black thing?
I don't know, but my mom used to tell
black
us
from the South.
people had tapeworm all the time if their stomach hurt. She'd be like, they probably got a tapeworm.
Shoot.
They were eating
Why
uncooked
they
meat.
keep telling us it was raining?
That's all. I mean,
know.
truly, my parents are immigrants, and my dad grew up extremely poor in the Caribbean. So your health had to be top tier.
Yeah.
you couldn't
And
afford
from
to
the
miss
earth.
it.
That's what's
Shoot.
up.
Right,
That's
yeah.
great.
That is
So
amazing.
when my dad came, my dad used to suffer with terrible allergies. And my dad, from a young age, I'm learning about bee pollen
Honey,
and
yep.
quercetin
Yeah.
and nettle, and like my dad is taking these, like he cured himself of allergies, and I was 14 years couldn't
Yep.
stand it.
I feel like your dad and my mom are like the same person.
Yeah,
That's how
holistic
my mom was
things.
too. Yeah. And that's how I'm with my kids. Like when they get sick, I'm like, just drink this. I would make them little apple cider vinegar shots
Yep.
or some oil of oregano. And I'm like,
Yep.
it's disgusting. Shut up and drink it.
Yeah.
Oil of oregano. Child, I can smell it
and
now.
ginger, drink it down.
Yep.
I just made a batch the other day.
Mm.
I saw.
Yeah.
Stay.
Welcome
keep it
back to
healthy.
cold and flu season with children in
Welcome
school.
back. Yes.
Ugh, Kaya got her first little cold last week.
Aw.
I was so sad about it.
Zen
Little
has been so
sniffles.
sick.
Yeah,
He had been throwing up the past like 5 days.
Oh.
But I also think it's like mucus is stuck in his throat.
Okay.
So then when it tries to come out, it pulls everything and gags
Girl.
him. Cameron used to be like that too.
Mm.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? Because frankly,
Your face
last
You were
night,
like, I was like,
last night when I was at a dinner and it was a great dinner. Like it was a meeting. I almost didn't want to go because I had so much to do and I got like bad news right before and I was like, oh, and I went and I was very happy, but I was tired at the end. And I'm being totally honest with you guys. I was like, I'm so excited to see them tomorrow.
Oh, yay.
Like that was like the only thing I had that was like, go home, get some rest.
Aw.
So you can go to work tomorrow.
it is really true though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do much socializing in general,
Yeah.
and I don't really have a desire to socialize these days.
Talking about me.
Yes, you know what I mean? I really just be keeping it super low key.
right there with you.
So for me, it's like I really do look forward to this time because
Same.
we just get to come, talk
Yeah.
shit, eat breakfast,
Yeah.
drink coffee, and
Sometimes that's all we want to do.
that's all we just. I just
Yeah.
don't need much
I'm
else.
here for it. I'm here for it.
See,
The
you don't
ladies
need
who
gifts.
join us on this journey.
This is my gift.
Did you say we need?
What did
We don't
There
need
you go.
gifts.
Gifts for all of you. My time and my presence.
See,
that's
the best
Ashley.
gift.
Right.
That's the best
But it is
It is
true.
the best gift. I'm
Yes.
here for it. I'm here for
and now
it.
we're in a blessed place where we just need each other's time. We don't have to be in a space where we need things other
Yeah.
than just,
no, you're totally right.
we need time,
Conversation.
conversation,
Yeah.
and peace.
You're totally right.
And
And
I
be the gift
do
of peace.
appreciate the oat milk latte that is
Yes.
here on Tuesday morning.
I do too.
And the
Thank
acai
you.
bowls.
Ooh, the
Shout
acai bowl
out.
is banging.
We were just thinking of
Shout
canceling those orders, but okay.
Why?
Switching it up for next week. But
These are
nevertheless,
appreciated.
Oh,
ladies who
okay.
have joined us today, I hope you go and hang out with your tribe or call them. Send them some love because we need it.
Don't send them gifts
Unless they want
unless
them.
they want
Unless they
them.
ask
Unless it's
explicitly
in
for
their
it.
Apple phone notes under gifts.